Oh, and we finally get the title screen! On your tail. Okay, we get the credits before, and now we have the... excuse me, sir. Sir, we're in the middle of actually enjoying the vista and having the actual title drop actually put into the game, really, so could you not... Come on, have a little game decorum. Alright, so, apparently the way to Borgo Marina is down here. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. The girl left her bag as well. That's just great, really, so I guess... Are we gonna ones that are gonna take care of it now? Dang, that girl forgot her backpack. I hope she realizes. Yes, and I hope we realize how we're gonna take our Vespa down this road, really, so... excuse me. Or are we just gonna leave it? Okay. The path is the other way. Yeah, I know, but... The Vespa can rest a little longer. Okay, sure. Okay, so we can run if we hold L2, okay. We weren't running already? Okay, down the path we go. Don't trip now! Okay, I skipped over some dialogue by just running. That's great, so... Oh, look! Choo-choo! Train tracks, and they're blocked. Okay, so that means these tracks are... Yeah, I'd say the tracks are discontinued, really, so... no need to worry about sudden trains coming through then. Unless, you know, there might be ghosts involved with the story as well. I mean, I don't know. It seems... Okay, that's... Okay, it's quite dark in here. A little concerning, so, but, let's see. I have to walk the mysterious path. A railroad tunnel. If the sign's right, I should be able to reach Borgo... no, I should be able to reach Borgo Marina from here. Of course, going through a tunnel like this could be a really stupid idea. How many times do you get to go through an abandoned railroad tunnel? Very few times and for very specific reasons, really, Diana. Or, I think actually her name's supposed to be pronounced Diana, really, so... anyway, okay. Anyway. It's still a stupid idea, though. I'd risk wrecking the Vespa. Or you could just walk it through with the light on, really. You don't have to necessarily ride it on the tracks. But it'd be so cool. Maybe I'll even encounter a swarm of vicious spiders. Vicious spiders? What am I saying? This isn't a game. You sure about that, Deanna? You sure about that? But, you know what? It'd just be vicious not to let yourself take the opportunity. I mean, we got all the way here from Turin riding a Vespa. Grandma always told me if you're looking for something, you're never wasting your time. I'm looking for inspiration. Yeah! What the heck? Let's do it! Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're actually riding the Vespa through the tunnel. This is just wonderful. I mean, I'm sure there's much more simpler ways to do it. Note to self, don't ever ride along a railroad track again. That hurt. Even the Vespa's groaning. I better take it to a mechanic before trying to go on another escapade. Otherwise it might leave me stranded. The weather's gotten a lot worse. Way worse. A few minutes ago, the sky was clear. I mean... Okay, sure. Now that I think about it, it's really dark. I mean, how long is this tunnel? All I need now is to get caught in a rainstorm. Careful what you say there, Deanna, really, so... Better get a move on and find somewhere to spend the night. Hopefully not in an old abandoned train station. The directions are right. This should be the road to Borgo Marina. Could it be that town in the distance? I have to find the way out of this station. Okay, so I guess our next mystery, we have to get out of the station. I mean, since there's a lighthouse nearby, I mean, I would think it would be pretty close, really, so... Let's see. Oh, little flutterbugs. Abandoned train station. Okay, so we're just gonna encounter the cars and then we have to inspect them, so... That might be a thing now. Well, can't go back. You wait here, eh? Right. Boop, boop, boop. Run along the railroad track to find a dead body. Oh wait, no, that's a different movie altogether. And I missed what she was saying. Okay. Well. My bad. So. Nothing there with the bushes, or the flower bush, really, so... Oh, look, there's actually... steps. Okay. This says Borgo Marina, so I guess this must have been their station. Ew. And you can, for even further evidence that, people haven't been through here in a while, really, so, trash collection doesn't even come here, so... Say. Bartaggio... Set graffiti. Art! Just art. Yeah. Art. Indeed art, so... I'm curious about this train here, so... Can we... Is there anything to inspect in the train? Can we open up the doors? Huh? I mean, there's a reason why we're able to go to the other side, so we must be able to do something with the train. Yes? Yes, please? Yes, please, do something with the train? Oh! Okay, so we can take a walk down onto the beach, this area. So... Alright, nothing with the train itself. There's two different paths, though. Down to the beach, which is likely gonna... not take us anywhere. Okay, I figured that possibly the beach would be able to connect us all the way over to Borgo Marina, but supposedly not. So let's take care of this first then. See what we can find down here at the beach. Do 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 do. A little bit of a spooky sort of tune, so that's suspenseful at least. Alright. Nothing in particular here, nothing to interact with, although we do see that boat, that skiff out there, and the lighthouse. Let's see what the card actually says. Wait, no, wrong one. Should be, yeah. Triangle entrance of Mine Palace. Let's see. Mysteries, the lost keys. When I get that. Tracks. Escapism on two wheels. Okay, so just rat paths, really, so... Let's see, then. So we got clothes, tools and objects. What we're looking for is places. Okay, so that's the new thing. The promontory. Here we go. Abandoned train station. And train station. Okay, so definitely, definitely a translation error there, really, so... A train station ruined by the passing of time and disuse. You can see Borgo Marina long in the distance. Alright? Hey, can we look further on it? What is there anything that it says on the back? Nope. Cannot turn around. Okay. So some of the cards are not quite interactable, really, so... Suppose that makes sense to save time instead, so that you don't have to try to make 3D illusions for over 300 different, info cards, really, so... Wait. So nothing down on the beach so far. Hey! What if that village is... what if the village is... You want to complete your thought out there, Diana? Really, so... Okay. Up here. Let's see. You're late. Tick-tock tick. Kappa. Yes, and swordfish. So, tick-tock, tick-tock, Hook's afraid of a dodo croc? I think not. I think Hook is just afraid of time. Ticking away. Gate. No one will mind if I open the gate to get through, will they? Good. That way I can get there on my scooter. And now, to Borgo Marina. Okay, sure. We got that at least. Hello. Hello, chicken. Yes. Mangiami. I'm not sure what that means, so... Oh, look, a bench. To just sit and contemplate amongst the art, and graffiti, so... The Vespa's in bad shape, but walking certainly isn't the best idea. Okay, so... Okay, we actually need to go back to the Vespa, okay? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Gonna take a ride in a Vespa. Hey! Yes, Diana, we already said that. We already know that. Why are you doing that again? Okay, so... I beg you, my sweet Vespa, don't abandon me now. Keep it up a little bit more. We'll find a mechanic somewhere. Oh, yep, now it's raining. Woo! Okay, that's wonderful. Have a wipeout. What a way to... Okay, okay, that's wonderful. What a way to make her entrance into Borgo Marina. Never seen her before. What? What happened? Hurt? Who's hurt? Me? When? She's all right. Rest. Okay. Rest. Yes. Rest. Sleep. Santa Madre, I'm going back to bed. Where am I? Stormy welcome. I have to find out where I am. Stormy welcome. After a bad fall from my Vespa, I have found myself in a fairy tale villa. Where have I ended up? Okay. Very much. Card get? Let's take a look then, so. Alright. So there's art and, some statuettes. So, apparently the person here has decor taste, really, at least. Very well might mean that they also have money! Especially if it's looking as nice as this. Wow, okay. So they have a bike. Villa de Montoni. Okay, well, thanks for telling us already where we are. Okay. I'm going to guess that the owner of this house is a goat, really, so. Let's see. Oh, indeed, it's art. Look at the art. How artful it is. Let's see. I guess that must be the master of the house. I was right about the goat, so I'm just not gonna run inside the house. We're indoors. Excuse me, sir. Hey, you okay? You're not gonna stop us to interact with us? Okay. A distinguished gentleman.
Hey.
Miss, you're awake. Are you feeling all right? Just a bit beaten up. Where am I? You're my house guest. I came across you lying on the ground, soaked to the skin, on the outskirts of the village. You wouldn't snap out of it, so I brought you back here and called the doctor. Let me introduce myself. My name is Orlando de Montoni. Orlando. Mr. de Montoni, an old professor of anthropology, now retired. Intelligent and cultured. It's hard to say what he's thinking, and he seems to hide his emotions well. Especially behind those, vertically slit... no, not vertical, horizontally slit eyes, really so. His stern manner makes him seem even more academic than he actually is. Alright, Orlando Cartget. My pleasure. I'm Diana Caproni. Thank you for your help, Signor Orlando. You're too kind. I certainly couldn't leave you in the middle of that storm last night. Let's not stand here talking. Would you like to stay for breakfast? You must be quite hungry. Tell the truth, I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday morning. I'd happily accept. Follow me. We'll take a seat at my table. My wife has just finished cooking. I have a question. Where have I ended up? We're in Borgo Marina. Well, I made it! Excuse me, did you say breakfast? This is a feast! You're too kind! It's nothing. My pleasure, dear. My family was as hungry as it was large in number. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Don't stand on ceremony. Dig in. And also, ceremony hates to be stood on, as so my parents would say. So, you've come to Borgo Marina on vacation. To simplify things, yes. I'm looking for rest, and to try to understand what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. I think you're a bit shaken up. Are you sure you feel okay, my dear? Sure, don't worry about me. It just hurts a bit here. And there. But these brioches are making me feel better by the minute. The main thing is that you're okay. You could have had a serious accident in a storm like the one last night. I must say, riding was a bit of a challenge in that weather, but it was when that guy ran into the road, that's when I lost control of the Vespa and... Santa Madre, my Vespa! Easy does it. I parked your scooter on the outskirts of the village. But excuse me if I ask. You said a guy ran into the road. Yes, but I think it might have been a woman to tell the truth. They were wearing a skirt, maybe? Now I think about it, they had a mask on too. Orlando, it can't be. Perhaps, my dear, perhaps. But we'll talk about that when we're alone. Signorina Caproni, I must get back to work to take care of some personal matters. Finish your food, there's no hurry, and do come and say goodbye before you go. You must excuse my husband's reticence. He doesn't like discussing problems in front of other people. What with the storm and the theft last night, he's quite shaken up, even if he won't show it. There was a theft? Last night? Yes, my husband caught a glimpse of the thief, stealing from our house. He chased them down the streets of the village. That's how he found you. A theft? What if this has something to do with my accident? It must be destiny calling. I must start investigating. Without looking bad, if possible. I know it was an unusual way to make your acquaintance, but I'm glad I did. Thank you for everything, Signora de Montoni. I'm not as formal as my husband, dear. Please, call me Beatrice. Beatrice, the wife of Professor Orlando de Montoni. A simple and refined woman. She always seems calm and relaxed, but hides a veil of melancholy behind her eyes. Let's see. Alright, no other notes about her, really, so? Alright, Beatrice, get. I'll leave you to it. Should you need me, come find me in the garden. Okay, I have to ask Orlando to investigate, alright? So that's our next move here. Let's see if we can gather any more information really about the De Montonis. Possibly get an idea of like what might have actually been stolen then, so. I mean, we have this giant fish tank here. Could fish have been stolen, really so? I mean, that might be a bit of a cause for alarm, really so. Well, it certainly would be precious, really, if they love their fish. Piano, chest, books. Okay. Well, Orlando. Signor Orlando. Miss Caproni, are you leaving? I'll accompany you to the door. Actually, I found out about last night's robbery from your wife. I know it might seem a bit forward, but... Can I ask you a few questions about it? What for? Well, Be honest, be vague. Well, the man has helped us out of the kindness of his heart, and he hasn't really exactly given us a reason for us to distrust him or for us to hide, or at least for us to hide what's going on about us. I mean, we didn't really tell him everything at once, really, just for the sake of brevity, really, so, but I'm going to say it might really be best to be honest with him about this, because if we open up to him, then maybe he'll open up to us about what's going on with things. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Had to adjust my mic. Okay. Alright, let's be honest. I'm a writer, an aspiring writer to be precise. I'm looking for inspiration for some good detective stories, and I think researching a real theft could really help me. I'm having a creative crisis of some kind. That's also why I came to Borgo Marina. I really respect creativity, and I think you're a fine young girl. But that doesn't mean I don't have plenty to think about, as I am sure you can imagine. I only ask that you rein in your curiosity to just a few questions. Of course! Thank you so much, Signor Orlando. Okay, so we probably only have like a few options to actually give him, so we have to be specific about what we need. Alright, some questions that are going to give us the most information really with what few we have. Okay, so what happened may just be... This seems a little vague. We already know... It was already revealed that it was that there was a theft. So it's best to ask what was stolen among these choices here, so... Nothing. Nothing? Like I said, nothing. Everything had been turned upside down, though. as if the thief was looking for something. Alright, and okay, guess we still get the chance to ask. What happened? It was the dead of night, and I happened to be in my study. I apologize if I'm jumping around here on Orlando's voice release, so I'm still trying to nail it down, so anyway. It was the dead of night, and I happened to be in my study. I heard a loud mechanical noise coming from the main hall. I looked out and saw a masked individual running away. I ran after them. I was right on the thief's heels until the outskirts of the village. But I had to stop to help you, Caproni, after that nasty crash you had on your Vespa. And the thief managed to escape. Brilliant deduction. I don't have any further questions. Could I take a look around the crime scene? You mean, around my house? Yes, exactly. Usually I wouldn't agree to such a request, but I must admit you impressed me, Caproni. Despite everything, you didn't hesitate to help us out. I respect your dedication. Limit your investigations to the living room. The other rooms in the house were not affected and do not need your attention. Alright, theft at Villa de Montoni. Is that our next mystery? Orlando's villa was robbed tonight. Maybe I can give him a hand and find out who did it. No other additional facts? Okay, so. Alright, so let's take a look around then. So, see if there's anything in particular we can interact. So apparently everything has been cleaned up if this was where the action took place. That's an interesting mask really there, so. It's supposed to be a bear mask? Okay. Ooh, an antique sewing machine too, so, okay. Let's see. Anything there? Well, we can't go into Orlando's study. We have to limit things to the living room, so. We have 4 clues. Okay, alright, here we go. We're now in the investigation area, okay. Supercharge. In investigation areas, while you're looking for clues, you can supercharge the chrono lens by using a joker card. Press R1 to supercharge the chrono lens using up a joker card. Once supercharged, the arms of the chrono lens will turn faster as you get closer to a clue. Once you get the clue, the chrono lens charge will run out, and you'll have to use another joker card to supercharge it again. These are extra joker cards. You'll be given any you don't use as a reward once you've solved the mystery. Okay. Okay, so let's see then. So, let's see. Bring out the chrono lens. Okay, so we have 3 joker cards already to help us out in trying to find what we're supposed to look at, but let's see if there's anything that looks more or less out of place first. So, now, is this space here itself considered the living room? Because this doesn't exactly seem like a living room. Let's see. The Villa de Montoni. Okay, got that. This is the foyer. Upstairs here. So this is outside of the investigation area. So, okay, here's something here. Here's something strange. Some books weren't picked up. Okay. Let's take a look here. Yep, in the past, the books were back on the shelf there, so. Alright, so focus. Books on the ground. The thief didn't even spare the books. Looks like the thief searched the bookcase. Okay, that's one place to start off. So this is one of the places that they searched. Things are turned over. Any paintings that are out of place? Is that a dragon supposed to be up there with a sphinx? With a crown? Okay. Anyway, yes. Art pieces, really, so. It does look like all of these do have some more or less distinct styles, really, so I'm just kind of inspecting them to see if any of them are, hopefully none of them are AI, really, so I would think so. I would certainly hope so. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, okay, so I remember is that downstairs is that there was an open chest. We'll probably have to inspect that, see if there's anything different, so. Likely the chest might have been closed at the time, so. So that's another potential clue area. Okay, here's something else. This drawer has been messed with. Okay, messy drawers. The thief went through the drawers. search the drawers, too. They pulled out some papers. Can't see anything of what's written on them. Nothing to interact with about them as well. This twin bonsai looking tree. That's interesting, really, so. Okay, so that's 2. The third one is likely that chest down there. Yep, as I thought. The thief went through the chest. What were they looking for? Gold doubloons? Open chest. The thief must have searched the chest. The thief must have opened the chest in search of something. Good God, Holmes. It's like, read the frickin' words that are actually on the screen. So, nothing else on there. Okay. I don't think I'll find anything else useful here. I should talk to Orlando. Okay. That's only 3 clues, so he might be able to give us another clue then through as we talk to him.
Hey.
Okay, it's strange really so why they give like a voice cue for Orlando, but not for us when we're the one that's talking, okay? But Senior Orlando, I examined the traces left by the thief around your home. I want to understand how they managed to get in without being heard, and why they made such a racket leaving. I'm sure I won't find any more clues in your house, though.
And what would you need in order to proceed?
A clue of some kind. Could you tell me anything about the locks on your house?
You really don't know when to quit, am I right?
I apologize. I let that slip out. I understand your desire for privacy, and you've been patient with me.
Your tenacity is a good thing, given these circumstances. Last night's storm did a lot of damage all around Borgo Marina.
Let's see. Maresciallo. I'm trying to parse out the word here. Maresciallo. I think that maybe is how it's pronounced. Maresciallo Gattoni is rather Maresciallo Gattoni. Maresciallo Gattoni is rather preoccupied with the coordination for the recovery operations, and it looks like he won't be able to look into the case, at least for the moment. I suppose it won't hurt to have more proof to hand over when we pass the case to him. Thank you, Signor Orlando. You won't regret it.
All the locks in my house, windows and doors, were made by the same person, Chia Jati. She's a brilliant engineer who lives and works down by the docks near the old town. Maybe you'll find your clue.
Chia, engineer, docks. Understood.
You seem more like a private investigator than a writer to me, Miss Caproni.
If you want, you can just call me Diana.
All in good time.
Of course.
Alright. So, I have to go and talk to Chia in her workshop at the pier. Okay, that's paint, okay. Anything else? Found anything, Caproni?
Nope, I guess that's it really, so.
Can we try to peek into the study? What do you got in your study, Orlando? Young lady, that is my study. You may not go in without permission.
Of course, sorry. Yes, I know, okay. We'll just be on our merry way, We're not suspicious about anything, really, so, I mean, then again, I don't know. It's difficult for me to, I really shouldn't be making an assumption really about it, but a place, like Borgo Marina, really so, I would guess that it would have to be, quote-unquote, a small town that doesn't necessarily, like, get much of, like, actual funding or much of, like, visitation, really, so if it's such a secret, really. So, therefore, is that a small town like this tends to, with, like, writing in mystery situations, hold a lot of secrets, really, so, although Orlando has helped us out, really, so, and he seems gentlemanly enough, the fact that he's extremely private can be a little bit of a sussy thing, really, so we might have to look into that another time, really, so. But, yeah, we get a chance now to possibly explore the rest of Borgo Marina, so. Beatrice. Hello, Lady Beatrice.
Ciao.
Mrs. Beatrice, I wanted to thank you for encouraging me to investigate the theft. It's nothing, my dear. The young need encouragement every now and then.
Pursuing your dreams alone can be very tiring, or worse. Yes. But rather than listen to the grumblings of an old woman, why don't you go and enjoy the village? I'm sure you'll find Borgo Marina has a lot to offer. That reminds me, in all the commotion, I never even asked where you're from. I'm from Turin. If I'm being honest, this is one of the few times I've left the city. Turin? Orlando taught us a professor there once. What a coincidence. And you came all the way here on a Vespa? Exactly. I couldn't find the conventional route, though. It came through a railroad tunnel. Oh, a tunnel, you say? Must have been the old railroad. It fell into disuse a long time ago. I won't keep you any longer with my chit-chat. Go and enjoy yourself, my dear. Right. Thank you, Beatrice. It's your peach. And the fact that you're a goat is that... Okay, hold on a second. Yep, wearing purple. Goat. Very motherly and caring. Perhaps some Toriel inspiration really there, but, you know, not that that's a bad thing. Not a bad thing, really, so it's just... The similarities suddenly struck me, really, so... Let's see. Oh, a little swing set. Huh. Okay. So, evidence that they once had a child. I'm curious. Can I see anything special? No? Okay. I mean, this isn't an investigation area, so it seems unlikely that I might be able to see something. Oh! A cellar underneath here. Nice. And a little resting nook. It's quite a view, really, so... it certainly would be an ideal place to, like, go ahead and rest, really, so... Alright, yeah, put that away. Oh, strawberries. Hey, I would collect it too, but where would I put it? Okay, so we don't have anything to pick up strawberries, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Guess we'll need to get a fruit basket, really, so... Then we'll have to find all of the Zodiac characters, really, as well. Okay. I know. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a weeb. Nerd! That's me. Okay. Ooh, a little fountain, so. Alright. Okay, wow. Well, yeah, wow. Okay, yeah. So they're likely the quote-unquote noble of this town, really, so. Via Val Rouge. Okay, Val Rouge Road, I guess, so. Val Rouge? I think it's Val Rouge Road? Alright. Oh, and we finally get the title screen! On your tail. Okay. We get the credits before, and now we have the... excuse me, sir. Sir, we're in the middle of actually enjoying the vista and having the actual title drop actually put into the game, really. So, could you just let us have this fourth wall breaking moment before trying to interject us back into the actual story? I mean, come on, have a little game decorum. So, exuberant photographer. Hey, would you mind taking a step back? I'm trying to get a shot at the panorama. What? Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. No problem. Actually, am I mistaken, or have we never met before? You're not mistaken. I got here last night. It was total chaos. You have no idea. Okay, okay, so, he's cute. I have to say he's cute. And of course, already pegging us as, like, the potential love interest, really, so, for this story. So, I understand, so. Your timing isn't great. We haven't had a storm like this in Borgo Marina in years. But look how clear the skies are now. You don't get a picture like that every day. Detail-oriented and fearless. You wouldn't happen to be a photographer? Deanna. What? He said he was taking a panorama shot. This is a complete dumb moment, Diana. Come on. Seriously. I mean... Even himself, he's kind of like slack-jawed at the presumption of the question. It's like, yeah, of course he's a photographer. Oh. And, of course, he has the camera on his shoulder really there. Well, in his picture. Wait, okay, so where's the camera now? Busted, huh? Caught red-handed. You have the right to introduce yourself.
Hey.
Paun, Your Honor. And you? Paun. I think that's how it's pronounced. Paun. Okay,
Um, okay. I have to say is that it could be just because of the voice actor sound with him, really so, but this this character is already giving me hot boy vibes, really so. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna focus on the story. Focus on the story. I'll just focus on the story, not on the cute little cat boy. Okay, so. Oh my gosh! Okay. Ah, damn it! I'm already freaking smitten. Okay, god damn, he's cute. And look, there's a freaking love icon there. Okay, so yeah, this. Oh, no, no. I'm already smitten. I'm not this easy. I'm honestly not. Why? Okay. Yeah, Paun. Okay. 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 Alright, keep it together, Holmes. Keep it together. Okay. Alright, Paun. Borgo Marina's energetic photographer. Of all his passions, his passion for people wins hands down. His interests include photography, cooking, and chemistry. Okay, that's wonderful. Deanna, it's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. If you should need anything, even just a tour around the village, let me know. Unfortunately, I have to head back to the lab to develop some rolls of films, but if you're not busy, come by and see me. And my studio, Photo and Photo, is right at the beach. You can't miss it. Oh, and take this too. It's a map of the village. Oh, how helpful. Map! The map. Let's install the map. A map of Borgo Marina. If you hold it the right way up, it greatly reduces the chances of getting lost. Sure, indeed. Alright, nothing? I don't think I've ever used one, but there's a first time for everything. My goodness, Deanna, really so. It's kind of a shame, honestly. Now I'm thinking about it, is that I don't think, like, map skills is actually something that's, like, more or less taught in schools anymore, really so. And I had map skills classes when I was in, like, 4th and 5th grade, really so. And honestly, the hardest thing for me to have learned for that entire thing, really so, was kind of distinguishing, being, like, for some reason, my spicy brain decided to cross-wire, really, as in, like, misunderstanding how the phrase of, like, this thing is, like, west or east from this thing, really. So, I mistook it by thinking it's like, okay, the thing that it's saying that it's west to is, like, I'm supposed to start from there, and then I would just constantly, like, giving, like, the opposite directions, really. So, I don't know, somehow my spicy brain, like, you know, messed up orientation really at times, which more or less accounted for most of my mistakes really with that class, really. So, but hey, I've got it all down pat now, really. I actually know how to read a map. You know, if you don't know how to read a map, please look it up, really. So, it's that, you know, Google Maps and MapQuest are helpful things, really, so, but there will come a time where you'll actually have to look at the actual thing, really, so. Anyway, you know, every now and then, and I work as a guide showing tours around our beautiful little village, so I always carry one with me. Thanks for the finger guns. Thanks for the finger guns, Paun, so. Even if Borgo Marina isn't exactly the busiest place in the world. Thanks for the invitation, Paun. I'll come visit. See you later, then. He seems like a nice guy. It was kind of him to welcome me right away. Paun, a new friend. Oh my gosh, they're playing out in the ocean already. Okay, so. Paun, a new friend. I have to go meet Paun at his photo store, Photo and Photo. I could take a walk through town. Okay, anything else? Nope, okay. So this is just an additional side quest. Open the mission's notebook, okay. Alright, so... Okay. I'm guessing is that whichever one is on the bottom, at the bottommost of the list is the one that's going to open up. The top one will keep open, and then we just switch that to make that the top of it. I don't
I don't understand what putting it at the top will do right now, if it actually will help us, like, giving us, like, you know, game directions, really, is to focus on this area, really, so. But, in any case, I think possibly we should focus more on Chia right now, since we're... Oh, the map. Okay, so we can use the up to look at that. Okay, so it does give us... Alright, so leads, activities... Okay, so this will be like highlights for us, so... Can remove leads. This is our main quest. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's our marker. It's me! Okay. Piazza 21 Giugno, or is that pronounced Giugno? Piazza dei Flutti, Piazza Santa Margherita, Corso Garibaldi, Belvedere del Borgo, Giardini Caprioli, oh, Caprioli Garden, so, Castel Gavari, Porto Vecchio, Via dell'Amor, Piazza Miramar, Via Italia, Via 13th Maggio, Maggio the 13th, Strada del Silenzio, Vicolo Lucrezia Canis, Via del Rinoceronte Marino, Rinoceronte. Wait, rhinoceros? Really? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting hung up on like actually pronouncing things. I'm sorry. Gotta focus on the game. Okay, so. Whew, sitting down. Oh, a bench. Okay. You reflect better when seated. Let's look at the horizon. If I were a giant, I could have an epic skipping stone match. Okay. Alright, thank you, random thoughts. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so this way is blocked off. Huh. Looks like that might lead... Maybe that was where we came out with the railroad track? I don't know, so... Wait, no, it doesn't quite make sense because... It's that we arrived at the outskirts of town, really, so okay. Anyway, heading into Borgo Marina. Yeah, Via Rouge. Let's see. Knock knock. Huh? I'm not scared of the rain, but I have to say, that storm was terrifying. The worst I've ever seen. It carried on all night. Thunder and lightning. It was like the end of the world. Okay, so any unimportant characters are probably just going to be shadows, I would suspect. Alright. Hey, a garden. Looks like the storm didn't affect it. Well, that's good, so... Let's see. Knock. Bless my soul, I thought last night's storm was going to tear this poor village asunder. I was awake, as Lucia never sleeps. As Louisa never sleeps. Yeah, I think it's Louisa. So we can talk to the random villagers, really, so, by knocking on their doors, I guess. No one's answering. That's fair. Wow, what a downpour! Indeed. Alright. Little fountain. Huh, okay. Knock knock. I'm not scared of the rain, but I have to say that was the... Okay. Alright, so that's just a repeat. So, okay. Via Rouge. Okay, so... Right. Wait, nope, wrong one. Okay, so... No, not that. Okay, R1. It's R1. R1, Alms. R1. R1. Okay. Yeah, Chia, her workshop at the pier. Okay, so... let's see. So, the pier... should be around... Probably around one of these ones here. So in photo is down here at the beach, really, so. Okay, so to the right. Spin around. Okay. I think I have an idea. Alright. Let's see. Piazza the Giugno the 21st. Okay. There's a Borgo Marina statue. Looks like a lighthouse with grapes twisting around it, really, so. Telephone. Okay. Let's see who I could call. Yeah, why not just fill them in on like what's going on, so. I don't have enough coins. Well, there goes that option, really, so.
Guess they're just gonna have to trust that their daughter knows what they're doing, so. Knock knock. I hate the rain. Okay. Thanks for your input. Tattoo art. Bicicleta de quartier. Alright. Knock knock. Hola! No one's answering. Alright, there's our Vespa. The Vespa is still KO. Right. So, came down there, circling around. Okay. Gotta say is that this is really, it's really quaint, really. So, let's see. That's Colore de Sicilia, Sicilia's colors. Okay, so. Very good. What's written here? Closed due to flooding. Come back tomorrow. That's fair. It's actually a fair amount of artwork that's really done in this area, so. So I'm liking the idea of the layout of the city. Okay, wait, hold on a second. I think I missed. Alright, we're supposed to go this way. Oh! A wall. It's all about perspective. Okay, that just gives us a vista. Might be another place where we can stop and reflect on things. Got a river down here. Okay. Flows underneath the city, that's fine. So I guess we're going the long way around here. Let's have a look around first, okay? Not that way, alright, okay, I'm starting to get confused again, alright. Where are we going? Okay. Go straight ahead, and that should be something there. What? Oh, okay. I guess I missed it, really, so I got too focused on the phone, so. But there's a community board here. Let's see. Riddle, solve. Oh, that's a riddle! Let's take a look. Which movie stars a group of aristocrats? Can't think of anything. A mysterious riddler has left their enigmas all around Borgo Marina. Think carefully about the riddle and choose the card that shows the answer. Watch out, though. You might not have collected the right card yet. If that's the case, go back and explore. Okay, so I guess that's also a reason for us to like make sure that we explore and actually get as many cards as possible. So it'll allow us to answer riddles all around the city. So Via degli Spiriti.
You can't trust water. Whether it's from sea or sky, it doesn't matter. Water will turn your legs into jelly in your boots. I remember it well, dragging myself across the soggy ground, my rifle cradled in my arms, my feet soaked to the skin.
Okay, so sorry, sir. Sorry to give you war flashbacks, really. So, let's see. La nota a Borgo Marina. Okay. Another riddle. That's a riddle. Let's take a look. Miss Ornella said that her first love was a boy without much going on upstairs, who is still in love with her today. Years later, on Valentine's Day, he sent her a box of chocolates with a note. If you eat one a day, when the box is empty, remind me to congratulate you. If you eat 3 a day, they will be done at the end of the month. What sign is that, kid? I can't think of anything. Sign? As in, like, astrological sign, really? So? That's... Okay, that's interesting, really. Oh, game, please. No, please don't clip. Okay. It's that you look pretty beautiful, it's just, but please, don't clip and crash, please. Okay. Knock, knock. Oh my! I'm not used to walking around half-dressed all day. But I find half-dressed to be the style of choice for a night such as last night. A look carried off, as always, is in my customary elegant style. Okay, you're probably a tailor of some sort, so... Oh, basil. Hey, I would collect it too, but where would I put it? Okay, so we definitely need, like, a basket of some sort, so... Scandalo Tangresino. Okay, so this should lead us towards the pier. Oh, hello, sir. Workman. You shall not pass. I'm sorry, I get bored at work. I was quoting the book I'm reading. Unfortunately, after last night's storm, it will take some time to clean things up. Yeah, and you said it was such inflection, really, so... In your, design, so... Oh, hello. Okay, another cutscene.
Lynx. I'm guessing is Lynx. Alright, so he's the local cop, I suppose. Piazza Santa Margherita. Okay. Well, let's check things out at least. Can you introduce ourselves? The Furious Marasciallo.
Picture.
The Furious Marasciallo. Hey, what's your name? Are we gonna move these bags? Good morning, officer. I must get through the...
It does. I can't do it all. You wear my patience thin, you know.
Excuse me, officer. Did you hear me?
Hey, if I haven't heard you, it's because I got a load of problems of my own to sort out, you know. And who are you anyhow? What do you want?
A pleasure to meet you. My name's Diana.
Pleasure is all yours. I'm Tonu, busy as hell with all these 4 slackers here. If you could get out of the way, it would be a great help.
Okay, so apparently this guy has riled up his pooper, really. So, might be best if we avoid making him more upset, really. So, but it appears like our very presence is probably going to do that. The Marasciallo of the Borgo Marina, Carabinieri. He doesn't go a day without threatening to beat someone up. Oh well, that's wonderful, really. So glad to know that some things are universal. Maybe nope. It's that it could be that he's just a grumpy man. He's just a grumpy cat. So said he had fun once. It was horrible for him. Excuse me, but I'd like to get through. There's no need to behave like this.
Who are you talking about?
You, of course. You might try being a bit more polite.
You don't say, but nobody asked you. You and your politeness can take a walk. Nothing has happened for years around here, and on the day of the perfect storm, I find myself with 2 absolutely unsolvable thefts. All I need is a pipsqueak to tell me what to do. I only have one question for you and all those of your kind. Can you tell me just what the beep you want?
Respond in kind, or should we defend ourselves, really? So, I don't think responding in kind or bleep for bleep, really, so might help us out, really. So, but I don't know. I kind of want to give this guy a good 1-4, really. So it's like, have us show some spunkiness, really. So because our own mother's a cop, really. So it's like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't act like this, really. So might still be good to possibly try and play polite, really. So excuse me, but I really don't want anything from you. I just wanted to get through, but then you started being rude, and now we're in this situation. By the way, I could ask you the same thing.
Spirita Santa Margherita, all you wanted to do was pass by. But no, you couldn't just pass by without giving me all this hassle, now could you? Do you have a medical condition? Did you lose your mind while we were talking? Where'd your mama go? Do you want me to hold your hand? Right, I'm leaving, and I'll show you how it's done too. Pay attention now. One step in front of the other. Lift one foot, then the next, and so on and so forth until you get to wherever the heck you're going. If you happen to notice, I can do it without going around wasting the time of poor souls trying to do their job. That's the way, Pipsqueak.
Santa Madre, friendly as a thorn in my eye. Some people should just learn some ethics before they step outside. Keep a wide berth. It's certainly not the kind of person I need around me right now. But he said there were 2 thefts. Doesn't add up. Santa Madre. I'm going to solve both of them myself, just with the satisfaction of being able to rub his face in it. Might it be the same thief? It's possible, really, so, but we don't have any evidence to support that, really, just yet, so I should probably just focus on one theft before actually trying to go after another, so. Hello, strange little box that's kind of standing out, so. Is this to the pier? Is this the pier? Okay, hold up, open up the map. It's a way. It'll at least get us to other areas of the city, so get us other cards. Boink. Oh, look, another fountain. Look, this one's the actual drinking fountain. Telephone call. Still can't do anything else. Ooh, hello. That's pretty nice, really, so. B. Fantasy. No one's answering. B. B, everyone. B. Anyway. Let's see. Ooh, watch out. No wall. What are you talking about? There's a wall right here in front of me, really, so I don't understand. Okay, moving on. Via del Monte. Knock, knock, knock. What terrible weather there was yesterday. I hope there wasn't too much damage, especially for the sailors. Will Dante be okay? Okay. So, Lido de Fumetista. Okay. Okay, so it's like a drink shop, really, of sorts. Let's see. De tutto un po'. Articoli da mare de molto altro? Oh, so it's like a beach shop. Di tutto un po'. What's written there? Closed due to flooding, come back tomorrow. Yep, okay. So, her shop is somewhere on the pier, so maybe this isn't the pier, this is just the beach, really, so. Oh, hello! That's frickin' sick, really, so. Awesome. Good to know this artist. Railings. Okay, so we can't really go on the beach. All about perspective. And nothing else there, okay? Very well. Okay. Oh, we can get on the beach this way, so. Lido del Fumetista. No, Fumetista. Okay, counter. Good morning. Are you open by any chance? Of course. Come on in. What can I get you? Oh, good morning. Forgive my surprise. You're not from around here, are you? Actually, no, I got here last night. I'm not bothering you, am I? No, not at all. Welcome, I'm Gemma. What's your name? Diana. Gemma. Lumine and Mia's mother, married to Medio. When she's not behind the counter at the kiosk, she still has plenty to do. Holds a degree in natural science. Naturally. What would you like? Drink a coffee? But wait, we don't have any... But we don't have any money. Oops. I don't have enough money in my wallet. Everything all right? I changed my mind. I won't have anything. In fact, I'm gonna take off. All good. See you soon. Alright, at least she's not... Alright, well, it's best business practices. She doesn't have to, like, give us something for free, really, with us being new and all. Alright, shady underpass, really so. Got another bench. Sit down. Let's see. Ooh. Angelo Castorini. Yeah, Angelo Castorini. So, Eros Sportivito? Ah, so he's a... Alright, so he's a local athlete. Okay, so... Okay. Another beach, really, so. Piazzale Miramar. Let's see. Oh, hello. Hello, bull person. Giovanna. Bored girl. No, right. Let me stop you before you even open your mouth. Today's already been a lousy day. And if I have to spend it chit-chatting with the first dummy that comes my way, I'm gonna jump off the Corvo. If you really have to bug someone, go see my mom in the trattoria over there. I'm sure she wants to talk to you. Bye, dummy. Was I just blown up by a girl? How polite. Yep, teenage angst, really, so I gotta say. Okay, so one opens up that, okay, so two, yeah. Another riddle. Let's see. Adriano, Beatrice, Chia, and Danielle lined up in a row on the beach according to particular criteria. At a certain point, Orlando, Munetu, and Erica arrive and want to play the game too, but first they have to learn the rules. Who among the three will get behind Danielle after having understood how the criteria work? Okay, so I don't have all the cards, so I can't answer anything yet. I'll think about it another time. See, there's more basil. You're looking for the pier. The pier, the pier, the pier. Oh, where's the pier? Oh, where's the pier? Porto Vecchio. So maybe it's on the... Maybe it's Porto Vecchio, really, so that makes sense, I suppose. Exploring a large little town. So much space in a small little town. You'd be surprised how much ground you can cover. Okay. Porto Vecchio. Let's see. Alright, a fishery. So. Yes. A boat rental. Chiazione. Chiazione. Oh, Chiazione. Okay, so this is her place. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Chia? Right, I like her too, really, so. Huh? Who wants to know? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Diana. I'm carrying out an investigation for Orlando. Carrying out an investigation? You're telling me the first new face I see after all this time is a detective? Well, I've seen some strange things in my life. Guess it's not that strange. What do you want to know? I'm quite busy, so if you could make this quick, you'd be doing me a favor. Of course, right. According to Orlando, you made the locks on his house, is that right? Beautiful, functional, and bomb-proof. Yep, I made them. Bomb-proof? Maybe, but not thief-proof. It seems someone forced them open last night. What? Illogical, impossible, inconceivable, simply absurd. Unless... I made a gadget a while ago, a prototype of a universal skeleton key. I was sick of always carrying my keys and carabiners around. I should have made it in my workshop somewhere. I just have to look for it. Here's what we'll do. You'll get out of the... you could do me a favor in the meantime. Bring the snorkel to Lucia. He's a fisherman friend of mine. You'll find him just outside on the pier. How will I recognize him? The oh-so-friendly, stonefish-looking man dressed in green. Can't miss him. And you're gonna keep an eye out for the gadget, right? What do you take me for? Now get out of here! I got work to do! Chia. The village mechanic. When her inventions aren't making a racket, she does with her infectious laughter. And also, Is Chia a love interest too, really, so? I can get behind that too, really, so. So we have a cat boy and a cat girl, really, so we've got the Neckos going on here, so. Anyway, boop. Snorkel, a diving respirator made by Chia. It doesn't look the part, but it's much more than just a simple snorkel. Very well. Okay, Chia. Alright, you closed off the upstairs, which is likely your actual living space, really, so. Alright, we'll probably have a chance to check you out later, so.